Vishwajit, can you tell about yourself, Vishwajit, on Rafnote, about your roles and responsibilities of on Linux admin, what you try to do on daily basis?
Yeah, one second. Yeah, I'm audible?
Yeah, you can have your video turned on if you don't mind, if you are okay.
Actually, hello.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I'm working as a Linux admin last two
you can
years.
turn on your video, Vishwajit, if you are okay.
And no, actually, I'm here in my marketplace.
Okay, yeah, fine. Yeah, you can go ahead.
So actually, I'm working in IT sector last 6 years, different projects and different technologies. But I get a chance into Linux, and the last 2.5 years, I'm working as a Linux admin. We are
Mm-hmm.
working with many Linux flavors like SUSE, CentOS,
Mm-hmm.
Kali, and Red Hat. Mainly Red Hat and SUSE. We are working. And both are
Okay,
the servers we are handling is backup servers and the SAP servers.
okay.
So that is the critical servers we are using, and you already know that in Linux, any organization, the Linux servers are almost very critical.
Mm-hmm.
So we are handling physical servers and virtual servers both.
So you are installing on on-prem?
Yes,
Your
on-prem.
maintenance.
Yeah, on-prem. We are installing on-prem servers also. The physical server using SPILO, and
Okay.
we also have a Dell ERC,
Mm-hmm.
and we are also working as a VMware admin also, like for working as a EXI server and installing the virtual machines over the Linux virtual machines, creating
Mm-hmm.
templates by templates we are creating the virtual machines over there,
Mm-hmm.
and then we are having commissioning and decommissioning of servers as well. This is
Okay.
my role. Like we are moving to the Azure administrations, so mostly the servers are on-prem is going to be cloud based. So we are getting day-to-day activity to decommission the old server and copy the data to the cloud servers and build a new VM over there. And we also are part of the CAB meeting, also setting the CAB meeting for the discussion. What all the resources we need, what is the cost impacting, and what is the production impacting. All our things we are having.
Okay. So, can you let me know how you'll try to restrict the Linux memory for certain process?
No, actually we are not going to do any kind of restriction over our servers.
Okay. So, do you have you worked on package management?
Yes,
So, how do you deal with respect to building repos?
we do have online repositories, or we do have subscription managers also.
Mm-hmm.
And on-prem servers, we do have subscription managers, and we are doing patching over there. And package installation the same. And we do have some test servers. Okay, so here we do have some offline repos and online repos. Whatever our team need to be do any R&D, so they use that server. That is a physical, and one is virtual servers. Both we are using for testing purpose.
Okay, so let us consider that you are trying to do patching, okay, or
Mm-hmm.
you have a servers of 10 servers or 20 servers, and if you want to build the particular, let us say you are installing some configurations on 5 servers and rest of the 5 servers with other configurations.
Mm-hmm.
So RPM, Red Hat subscription, if you have taken on the basis of it, tries to increase all of your I mean the particular version, right? For like it releases all of the version. So
Mm-hmm.
like let's say eight in the sense 8.2 or minor releases, it will try to release, right?
Mm-hmm.
It tries to relate. So how you will try to maintain like this kind of things, and you will not know if there is any particular version update, so it can impact all of your production servers, right? if I'm
All
not.
our production servers are based on Red Hat 7.9, and we do have a subscription for 50 servers, right? And we do have around 150 servers are there. So once
Mhm.
we are going to do any kind of patching, any kind of package management, we need to stop the environment, ask for the client, and we are doing patching one by one, not at once, because there are businesses running on the servers and it's 24 cross 7. So we don't have any kind of backup servers for the hand over the particular server workload. So we do have taken a downtime from the client end, and then we do some patching over there by using the subscription manager. Like we do have 150 servers and we do have 50 server subscriptions only. So we need to unsubscribe the subscription from the subscribed server and then again subscribe to the patch server, whatever we are going to patch. And then we start patching, doing yum update. And we also check the list also what all the updates are available. We are sending the sheet to the customer like this application need to be updated, this services need to be changed, or whatever the things after upgrading will be happen. We create the sheet, we create the document and share to the client. Once client will approve, then we can proceed with the our patching process.
Yeah, that is okay. But see, let us assume a case your Red Hat is been releasing the versions,
Hmm.
right? A subscription you had taken, it is releasing minor releases.
Mhm.
Okay, so your production servers will impact, right? What I'm telling, like let's say you are having like 9.1 or
Hey,
X
update.
version.
I got your point. Like Red Hat released some minor updates on a particular packet, right? And
Yeah,
that is also working in our production servers. So
yeah.
that will we have receiving the mail from Red Hat, whatever they have changed. So we just send the mail to the client, like that is the things, and this need to be updated. Just need your confirmation. If say they yes, then we can proceed. Otherwise, we cannot. And same thing.
No, without like if the release
No,
that impacts.
they no impact. There is no impact because applications are running over there. There is no if anything happen, any interruptions are there. So we do have monitoring team. They let us inform, then we can proceed further.
No, you will be getting downtime. Okay, not a problem. Uh, so can you let me know what happens when you give a cd/home?
It comes into the home directory.
Yeah, that is okay. But on a technical note, what happens in the background?
In background, it's changed the current working directory to home directory. And
Yeah,
we are
that
also
will
having
happen.
on
No,
the
no. But on clear basis, what happens
no,
on
don't know. What all the things have been running on backend, I don't know.
the background?
Yes. Server background, whatever the changes have been done, I'm not aware of the same.
Okay, okay. So, still, like, how do you clear, let's say, if you have some of the CPU which is consuming heavily in one server, okay, some servers, how do you restrict that? Okay, so, or you want to increase this, you don't have time, okay, and downtime you can't take, you just want to clear the, or you want to free up some of the CPU. How do you do that?
For CPU, if not, if some processes are utilizing so much and it's unnecessary utilizing the CPU, so we can kill.
So how do you will be getting that unnecessary process?
Just to confirm it with the client,
Sorry?
just to get confirmation from the client end.
No man, client what he'll try to give. Client says that maintain my application. But will it? He says on a technical note, try is this process is consuming huge memory. Try to kill it and all of that.
Mhm.
So
No,
I'm telling,
no.
how do you check that particular process?
Top
Uh,
command,
huh?
top command,
Stop.
top, TOP.
Okay. How do
Top
you kill it?
kill -9 and the
Kill.
PID. Kill -9 and PID number.
Okay, hyphen nine. Will you do this on a production scale level?
No, we cannot do on production.
So how do you do that, or how do you uh, still, if you want, like, how do you release some of the zombie process?
Actually, I don't have idea about the same because if we found any kind of zombie process, we can kill.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how do you get that zombie process? I'm asking. How do you get that zombie process IDs?
That need to Google. Actually, I haven't do any kind of zombie process killing in my
Okay.
tenure.
So can you let me know some at least 4 to 5 commands in like with respect to network?
NMCL icon show,
NS. Okay.
and we can modify the connection. NMCL modify the connection name, and then we can do the IP address, IPv4 dot address, and give the IP address /24, whatever the class default. Then provide the IPv4 dot gateway, provide the gateway, IPv4 dot DNS to provide the DNS, and uh, connection equal to auto
So DNS works on which port?
53.
So what is the importance of DNS? Why do we need that?
The DNS is the thing like it's kind of you can say it like telephone directory. You can give the example like this is turning the it's a between you can say translate the IP addresses to host name and host name to IP address.
Okay.
We can identify the particular server name by their host name because it's hard to remember the IP of the server, but easy to remember the name as a human
Okay.
being. So we are using DNS,
So
resolving the
host
IP
name
addresses.
like
Host name like abc.com 123.
mm-hmm. So what does fully qualified domain name consist
Yeah,
of?
absolutely right. Like
Yeah.
you as a like your name is Shyam.technology.com.
Okay. So have you worked with like, can you elaborate with respect to network ID and host ID in detail?
No, actually, network part is very weak for me. But
Okay.
I
Okay.
know the classes of the IP addresses.
So can you tell the class ranges?
Like class range, like this is we are using class A, class B, and class C. Class A starts from 10.0.0.1 to 1 to 6 zero dot zero dot zero, something like that. Not remember exactly.
Okay. Okay. So and still networking commands were that itself.
Like what did you say?
So if I want to check remote mission ports which are running on consistent like ports, how do you check that?
Remote server IP
Port,
address
port.
you want? It's a port.
Yeah.
You can use telnet command.
Okay. Apart from telnet.
Apart from telnet, I don't know.
So if you want to see the particular mission is running via, like, is this Red Hat server or Ubuntu server on remote mission, you know only IP.
Okay.
You know IP and port number. How do you check that?
Didn't do that or don't know about it.
Okay, okay. Fine, fine. So what are all the records that you will be getting whenever you try to buy a domain?
No idea.
What like have you have idea on SOA or NS record? Have you heard this?
Mhm. No.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. Uh, so how do you give sudo powers to normal user? This is basic question.
We are reading the VI sudo and provide the users into the particular construction and give the access in VI sudo. Yeah, it is a sudo words file. We can mention the username.
Yeah. So what you'll try to specify?
below the root user, whatever it is located in the vi sudoers files, we can provide the username, then all is to all, and then provide the no pass wd is to all. It means
So no pass WD. Why you need?
because not required any password. Whatever user su hyphen sudo hyphen su, it can be directly logged in if it's required. Otherwise, we can give the password, change the code.
Okay, where will I have the logs actually?
Where logs is where log messages.
Mm-hmm.
We can find the logs of the servers, or you can find the boot logs. We can use the you can where log boot file boot a boot.log. We can have a boot logs, and whatever application we do have installed in the server, we can go to the where log. The where log is the directory where you can find the logs files are there. And where log messages, it is a general file. So whatever the system having the generating logs files, so it will generate it over there in where log messages. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Yeah.
I'm audible. Hello.
Yes, yes. Just a second.
Mhm.
I've connected with the friends. Yeah. Is this? Am I audible now?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Your voice is now okay. It is good for me. And just a second. I just want to share the screen of Linux terminal and. Mm, are you able to see the screen?
Yes.
So yeah. So how do you check the particular ports in my local system?
Active port you mean to say?
Sorry.
The listening ports.
Yes, yes.
SS-2 LPN.
SS hyphen TU
LPN.
LPN
Yes. Grab. Yeah.
grab grab.
No, that is the listening ports over there. These all ports are listening right now.
Okay. So this P stands for PN
Port.
and
P stands for port,
okay.
and mm, don't recall.
Okay. Generally, can you tell the syntax of command?
What? What in syntax?
Syntax of command.
For which command?
Any command in Linux. How the syntax goes.
Didn't get appointments. Commands.
See, command syntax will be there, right?
You mean to say flags, right?
Yeah, flags. No, general command in detail. Command syntax.
Like whatever I'm saying, grab, fgrab, egrab, right?
Yes, yes. ls is a command. How the things will work.
So yeah, less whatever you want to do less, it shows the very first few lines or one page of the command, and press enter, so then it can show page by page. If you
Which one?
want to less command,
Yeah, command syntax is something what I'm trying to tell. Like ls now. So now, like let's say, uh, see, command is something. This is command, and after command, you will have command like switches or options or flags to enhance the particular command. And after that, you will be having arguments. That's what I'm asking. So this is command, and this is switch. Hyphen n is a switch or a flag, or this particular switch or flags or options. This one is called as to enhance the power of that. Like we'll try to get the lines whenever we try, and this is called as an argument. I'm asking this kind of syntax. So if you are trying to see now, this is a command. You will try to see this command will help you out to let you know where you want to act your command. Okay.
You want to filter the particular output from the commands from the file, right? You mean to
No,
say?
no. I just asked what is the command syntax. Yeah. So net
Yeah,
start.
you can use cat.
See any particular command.
I'm telling you cat etc pass wd
See
grep
this command
hyphen I.
syntax. Yeah, just a second, just a second. Command syntax is what you should say is whenever a person asks command syntax, you should say first we'll try to have command, then we'll try to have switches or switches or options or flags. Then you can say arguments. So now cat is a command, and now what is a switch? Switch or options or flag, it is something hyphen n. And what is an argument? I can say slash any file name that I can give. Okay. Now cd is a command. Okay. ls is a command. Hyphen l is on switch. Hyphen r, a, l, t. Okay. t, h. These were all called as switches. Okay. Hyphen a, hyphen l, hyphen h. Okay. Hyphen t. These are all called as switches or options or flags. And what is the argument? Hyphen d I can give. Okay. And what is that option? Let's say this is my parent, or let's say etc. This is my argument. Okay. On which the particular, by default, ls take the current directory as an argument. If you don't specify anything, if I give enter, so this is something. So here I had given d, only directories will be listed. So if I remove the switch, all the things will be coming. So this is all the things. If I want to give capital R, this is a switch or option or flag. On a recursive note, it tries to show you capital parent. So this kind of syntax that I had asked, actually, what is syntax? So yeah, not a problem. So hyphen TUNLP stands for T stands for TCP, U stands for UDP. Okay, N stands in order to convert all of your particular name of the service to the port, and this will L stands for listening, and P stands for process ID. If you try to see ls hyphen, or I'll try to install NetTools, yum install NetTools.
Netstat, na?
Yeah, netstat. You can give hyphen TUNLP or whatever you had spoken, like switches or options anywhere you can give. Like I can give here and there. That is my wish. TUNLP, or you had specified in the starting, like something you have told, right? NTLP, anything. Here and there you can move your options. Okay. So if you try to give, okay, and this is something what it is trying to give. If you try to see, like state it is giving, PID it is giving, right? All of your things. So netstat. Let me go to sudo netstat hyphen tunlp. So these were all of the things. So if you give process ID, you are getting. P if you are giving, you are getting process ID, right? So if I don't give P, what you will be getting without process ID? What are all the things you will be getting? If I don't give N, okay, if you don't give N, what it will be doing? So you will be not having port numbers. Instead of that, you will be getting the name of the service. Okay, so if you try to see, you are getting, instead of local host, you are getting this one, right? Whenever I try to give N, this is getting converted, right? So instead of 22, you are getting SSH. Whenever you give N, the conversion is happening. T stands for TCP, U stands for UDP. You know TCP and UDP protocols, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So if I give NA, all the things will be coming. So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So if I don't give N, what it will be doing? So Okay, and that's just I asked normally. Command syntax itself I had asked, and so like how do you give this? Like vi sudo you told, right?
Mhm.
So I just want to create a user, and I just want to don't have user ID for or else, let me phrase some other questions. So can you help me out? I just want to have a directory under temp, and I just want to limit this the permission so that no one can come and delete this particular directory. Only the user who have created should be able to
Sticky
take.
bit we can use.
Okay, how do I create now? Let's say mkdir. Okay, let me create a user add something interview. Okay, and for this user id should be of user id should be of 3000. Okay, and his comment should be of comments or display name or description value should be of interview linux interview. And this particular folder okay, and or else I'll try to uh, yeah, and the shell should be of zsh. So how do I do this, and how do I
In one command you want to say, or no, different command I can do.
yeah, you can use different commands, but it is better to give one command.
Okay, actually I'm doing one by one. So by user ID we can use the can say interview hyphen u and 300.
So can you tell me? I'll try to type it.
Interview the username
uh,
hyphen u
uh.
3000.
So first of all, I just want to know the id of the particular interview. How do I know that?
You can go to pass wd. You can cat etc pass wd command. You can check the current user ID.
Okay. So you are
Grep
having 1002.
uh,
So now what is the command? Interview hyphen
hyphen
u.
u and 3000.
And
Done. It's providing the user ID. User ID will be changed 1001 to 3000.
interview command is not found.
No, no, user mode. User mode. Firstly, user mode interview
User mode interview
hyphen u
hyphen u.
3000. Done.
Okay.
You can check it out.
Okay. So now I just want to change the shell as well.
For shell, can use
I just want to log this user as well.
log the user.
I just want to log this user as well. How do I do that?
Okay, I can hyphen L. It's the syntax. User mode hyphen L
Uh,
interview.
will this work?
Yeah, run fire the command.
No, no. It is showing some error.
Locking.
Okay, not a problem. I just want to have 100 or 10,000 files under temp, and I just want to lock. Okay, I mean only the interview person should be able to access that. How do I set it?
Can you come again once again?
I just want to create some 10,000 files under temp folder, and only the interview user should be able to change or do any modifications.
So we can put
Others,
the SUID, sorry, a sticky bit over there.
yeah, how do I do that? Can you tell me
Uh,
now to create 10,000 files and lock
yeah,
it?
for temp directory, na, you mean to say.
Yeah, yeah.
So CS mode,
No, inside temp, first I want to have 10,000 files.
first you need to have 10,000 files in the temp directory.
10,000 files I need to create under temp.
Touch,
Just a second. Touch. Oh, oh. touch.
Directory. What a directory name or file name?
File name. What file name? I just want to create file 1, file 2, file 3,
File.
file 4
Get
too.
file,
Uh,
and in braces,
okay.
curly braces. 1 2000.
1, 2. What
No,
I need
no,
to
no,
type.
not two, not two.
Huh.
1:1000. 1:1000.
Okay. It is 10,000. Okay. And after that,
Close the braces and enter.
okay, I just want to have the file name as file1.txt.
So file.txt.
Yeah.
Edit the file.txt.
Sorry.
File name.txt. Edit the file.txt.
This one.
Yes, yes. File.txt.
This one.
Dot, yes.
And this will create under temp.
No, it's not in the temp. So we need to come into under temp.
Why do you want? I just want to create it from here itself.
We can have two methods. We can go to the temp directory, then run this command, or you can do /temp. So it might be
Where
creating
I need to type /temp
the next to the command. Next.
here.
Yes, /temp. Space /temp.
Space /temp.
Mm,
Will this create
yes.
with and the file extension should be file1.txt. So let's see. So how I'll try to view this.
cd temp. Or you can go, yeah.
Now it has not created anything. Okay, let me create it for you. Yeah. Okay. Now how do I have restriction on this?
You can modify the chmod.
Chmod. Okay, sorry. I just want to. Okay, fine. Chmod.
O plus T
O plus T
and /temp.
/temp. Okay. Now I'll try to have other user. How do I copy line in Vim?
Copy line. No,
Yeah.
I don't know to copy the line.
How do I know the public IP of this machine?
Public IP, do I have IP configure? And I didn't recall the command.
Now Shankar user I'm trying to have. Okay, this is one user. Okay, who have logged in. If you want to see, okay, two users have logged in. Okay, now I just want to, now Shankar user should not be able to delete this file, any file, or read or write or do anything.
Yes.
Okay, so if you try to give triple R, okay, sorry, chmod 777, sorry, under slash. So now let me try rm-rf. Okay, so it is, how do I set it up? So temp is being deleted.
So using the root credential, huh?
No,
Root and the owner can be deleted. Other users cannot delete it.
okay, so this is root.
Oh, it has a root privilege, na?
Okay,
You have given the root privileges.
so without this will not be getting deleted.
Yes.
Okay, I'll try to do some modifications. Just a second, I just want to stop. Or else, yeah, not a problem. There is no time. Sorry. Okay, that is fine. Or else we'll try to have some other questions. My screen is visible, right?
Right, right.
Yeah. So I just want to stop any other user except Shankar to this server.
To log in.
Yeah.
So don't give the shell access.
How can I give the
chmod -s
chmod?
-s
Yeah.
and the username.
No, man, I'm trying to tell no other user should be able to log in. So, okay, I'll try to execute and chmod -s.
The username. What user you want to not
No, I
execute?
just want to stop all the users except Shankar.
No, I don't know.
Okay. So, have you worked on? Okay, not at all. So, how do you see that, or else? Yeah, how do you see that the user is logged or not?
W,
W,
enter.
enter.
You can see.
No, it is logged or not, not logged in users.
That's usually logged in or not. You mean to say, na?
How do I know whether the user is logged or not?
So by W command you can fire, so you can have the list of the logged user.
Logged
That,
user, no, it is locked. Locked.
okay, lock user.
Yeah.
Didn't recall the exact command, but I have done this thing once in
Okay.
a tenure.
Okay. Whenever I try to add the user, okay. Whenever I try to add, why this user is unable to add user add whenever I am trying to tell
So
Shankar
you
permission
don't
denied.
have the root privileges to add the user.
So this command needs root privileges.
Mm. Yes.
Which commands need sudo privileges?
Admin task. Whatever changes you have made into the server didn't require the sudo access or admin
No,
access.
for which command? So if you say ls, it is executing.
Yeah, ls can investigate. Ls is the virtual command, so you can do, or it's
How
a
can
global
you tell?
command.
How can you tell ls can be executed and user add cannot be executed?
No idea.
Okay. So sbin commands generally which ls, if you try to see, it comes from bin. Which user add, if you try to give, it comes from sbin. So all the commands which you are able to see from SBIN need sudo access. Okay, all these commands. So here you can see ls sbin, and after that grep -w user add. It is coming from sbin. Okay, the command sbin user add. It is a script, guys. Actually. So
Sure.
user add is a script, okay, which is having read, write, execute permissions, and it is coming from sbin. So that is the reason you are able to have this particular thing. Okay, you need sbin commands in order to execute. You need to have sudo powers. ls comes
Bin.
from bin. Okay, okay.
Mhm.
So how do I how do I make a partition? Have you worked on LVM, right? You had. So
Average hyphen L,
how do I resize the disk actually?
LV
Resize
extend command.
LV. How do I
Extend.
reduce? Reduce in the sense I don't have disk, but actually LV. Sorry.
LV reduce for need, we need to unmount the directory. Then we can run the command LV reduce, but it will not work in XFS file system.
Okay. XFS, for XFS, in order to extend the particular file disk, what is the command you'll try to use?
LV extend.
Oh, LV extend.
Then hyphen capital L, then the plus
Okay,
mount
normal grow. Have you
grow
heard?
grow
Heard
FS.
uh, then that
So after resizing, you need to run this fire this command to let the kernel know about the partition information. So growfs will execute the uh, let the kernel know the
to
file has been
okay, yeah,
executed
yeah.
or
Kernel in the sense I had got some other things. So to check the kernel logs, what is the command you'll try to use? Kernel logs.
no idea.
Okay. The D message or this.
For kernel log, so we can use var log boot.logs.
Okay. Can you tell the command?
Tag
Type.
I'll tell hyphen yeah var
Okay.
log boot
uh,
var log boot
Root. Boot.
boot.
Okay. Boot is not coming. This command you can go ahead. Okay. In order to check your kernel logs. So what is the difference between IOStat and VMstat?
Is putting the output of the current resource utilization.
Okay. So IOStat when I give, will this work directly now?
No, it not work.
Okay. Then what should be then
VM,
what is the thing you should do in order to check this?
VMstat will work.
Huh?
VMstat will work.
VMstat will work. Okay. So what is this? RB stands for
No idea.
what is
I
this?
don't go so much deep dive because whatever I have learned, okay, I do learn only by self study. I have just to how to fix it out, how to work, and how to get the details, how to filter out the commands output. That's I learned, but I
Okay.
don't learn any kind of like deep dive. What is the R stands for? What is B stands for? Okay, what is cache in buff? Okay,
So how do you clear cache?
cache we can clear like with a command for clean the cache echo something I have write down into my system, but didn't recall.
Okay, not at all a problem. So, how do I allocate a particular IP to my system?
You can use the NMCLI con mod and the whatever the connection name you do have, provide a connection name that IPv4 dot address say, then provide the IP address.
So, whenever you try to add a user, what are all the files which gets reflected?
After adding the file, you mean to say,
Yeah, after adding the user.
if creating the home directory, it's given the entry into patch WD of directory. It also give the entry into the can say shadow file. And
Mhm.
one more thing, didn't recall. There's four entries are there.
Only four?
Yeah, it's clear. 4 to 5, not more than that. I
Not
have
more than
only.
that.
Oh yeah,
Not more than that. Okay, let's have. You are telling five entries. So let me add user. Okay. So now, okay, okay. So, okay. Now let me check this.
it's
Cat.
having directory
Yeah,
into home.
this file is getting impacted, right? But
Yes.
one, this is one. I'll try to write down. Okay. Okay. And cat etc shadow. This is also getting impacted, right?
Hmm.
Right. This entry I used to not have prior. Cat etc passwd hyphen. If you try to see, this is one file which is getting impacted, and I'll try to,
WD hyphen.
yeah, hyphen. Okay, ls, if you try to see, ls etc, this is one file. You can say, okay, you'll be having two files, passwd and passwd hyphen. Okay, so this is one file you are getting impacted, cat etc g shadow. I'll try to have. Okay, this is one file which is getting impacted. Cat etc group. This is one file which is getting impacted. Cat etc g shadow. G shadow is also there, right?
Hmm.
Uh, as per your things, it is six, right? Only five, right? And I'll try to show still lot many things. Okay, so
So
yeah,
technically, how many files are impacted after creating any user?
you should tell me that. So whenever you try to add a user, okay, so this sample interview, so ls hyphen al. So from, okay. So from where these files are getting generated?
These are the system files.
No. Why it is a system files? Okay, from where it is getting copied whenever you try to add a user.
From kernel point of view.
Hmm?
From kernel, I think.
there will be one file actually called etc.scal. From here you will be having some files. Okay, from here automatically this from root like this from etc automatically all the files are getting copied to that. Okay, if we try to see dot bash profile. Okay, so these file and these files will have same, it is getting copied. Okay, so
It will be copied into all locations.
whenever user is getting added, it is copying from all of this.
Okay, so it is a scale also.
Yeah, it is scal in etc. In etc you have this direct. So you can tell me still find out few more files, 5 more files if needed or more.
Slash home also
Yeah,
impacted.
okay. Slash home is impacted. With what directory it is getting impacted?
By what directory you mean to say, or by which directory?
Which with a directory gets created, right? So what is
Yeah,
that?
no, not that, not created. Inside the home directory, there's one directory will be created on the
Yeah,
username.
yeah. So that is also getting impacted. Okay, and I'll try to we'll have still loads and loads of files here, which are getting impacted. Okay, and so what is differences between this bash profile, bash rc and etc profile? So if you try to see etc profile, okay, cat bash rc cat, what is the difference? Why? What is the importance of this?
Don't know.
Okay, and this users itself. Okay, so why do we get user ID from above 1,000 or like that?
Because below 1000 it is used by the system by
Why?
running its
Why?
own.
Why is it mandatory? Can't
It's
I get from
yeah,
2,000? Why will I not get from 2,000?
no, from 102 1000 it is used by the system, by the your own processes, running own processes of own users. The system has many users, like each application having their its own user. So it's reserved by the system.
Okay,
After
let me
1000,
do, yeah, let me modify some things. Okay, here.
we can give, but by default it reserved. Hello?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just a second. Yeah, let me share the screen once again now. Now I'll try to add the user. User check is the user. Now I have added. So what is the user ID? Let us check now. Why it is getting 3003? By default, I am not passing
By
hyphen.
default value is set in the bash profile. Okay.
Bash profile.
Yeah, in bash profile.
So
If you
can you change
change
it
the,
now?
yes, we can change
Yeah, how can I change? Bash
by
profile.
vim
Vim.
dot
Vim is
bash.
not there. Okay. So what I need to type? Bash. Okay.
File. Oh, bash RC. Go to bash RC. Check once. Bash RC. No. Bash RC.
RG.
RC. Bash RC. Yeah. Go down.
That's it.
So open the cat. It is a skill directory.
I need
Ls.
to look.
Where's all directory gone?
Hmm?
SQL directory, we do have bash profiles, not dot bash profile, 3 files. Yeah, it's hidden, right, sorry. Come to bash logout. Actually, whatever the changes we have made into the particular settings into the bash profiles, I don't know, but there is the changes you can made. And after the made change and save it, so the value has been changed. So system will take the desired uh, user ID from that range.
Okay. So how would you limit the resources for a particular user when like they can like to access in the system? Like that user can access in the system. I
So,
just
but
want to I
that
just want to
they
limit this.
want to they want to use a limited resource, right?
Yeah, they want to limit like this particular user should not go or use some beyond the specifications of some CPU, RAM, or etc. Anything.
No, that's it. No, don't know. I think I can limit the firing any command to the particular user, but I don't know how
How
to
you
limit the
what you
resource.
can limit?
Limit
What
the
you
command uses. Like command, the particular user cannot use RM command, cannot use the CD command, cannot use.
Yeah,
Use
where you will try to specify that.
but the VI etc sudo files you can mention.
Okay, okay. So what is nice value?
Nice value is the value uh, from 0 to 20, where
Okay.
0
0 to 20 itself.
no 0 minus 90 to 20.
Okay.
Okay.
How can I rechange it?
Nice value. I didn't recall the particular command, but we can prioritize the particular process. What all the process will be executed first, what all educator will be educated after that. So we can prioritize the education of the command by the nice value.
Yeah. Yeah. So so I just want to cut some of the columns with respect to like it can be 4 or 5 or anything. So let's say I just want to have this. So cat etc pass wd. This is something, and I just want to have the columns from here to here. I'm trying to write some of the automation. So
You want to cut this line
yeah,
by doing automation?
yes.
No idea.
So have you heard about cut command?
No.
Okay. So I just want to optimize the performance of Linux server. How do I do it?
By tuning.
Okay. So what is the command that you will try to use, or what are all the kernel parameters like which you can use to optimize network, memory, and input output everything?
We do have some profiles, predefined profiles in a tuning. So
Sorry, sorry.
we can have predefined profiles in tuning. So we can use as per our requirement.
No, no, no. So have you heard about this Tune 2FS?
No,
Okay. Can you tell what is that thing like you will be doing?
I'm not doing into production, but I know the system ADM tune. So we
ADM
can.
Tune.
Uh,
ADM Tune?
there's something I have read. So we do have some profiles in tuning. Didn't recall exactly.
Okay. Okay. So what is Lilo?
Lilo is a Linux loader. Earlier it was used, but now it's used by the Grub, and nowadays it's the Grub 2.
Okay. What are where the configuration files are taken place?
It's a char etc grub.cfg.
Okay. Okay. What is the importance of swap space or swap memory?
Swap memory can use as a virtual memory where we do have allocated RAM memory will be insufficient to execute any program. So
So
it will
what is the
take.
bare minimum thing that should have, let us say, if you have a quad core processor. So how do you see actually how many CPUs I have and how many things that I have
LS CPU.
LS CPU? And if I want to know the architecture in detail, how do I see?
Architecture in details means you want to know the whole and soul CPU information.
EMI decode you can use. Okay, fine. So I have told LS CPU, right? What I have asked actually, I forgot. Sorry.
You want to ask for architecture of CPU. How to know?
Okay, okay. Had asked. No, I just thought to ask some other things regarding CPU, but I forgot. So, have you worked with respect to Vim? Vim.
Yes. Yeah.
So, how do I go to some last line in Vim?
Shift G.
Okay. Vim not found, it is telling. What is the flaw? Why it is not getting installed? Cannot create temporary. Why we are getting this error?
The temporary files we do have restricted. We have restricted the temporary file permission.
I don't have temp folder itself. I had deleted. Is that causing the things?
Yes.
So can I create that?
In root, yes.
If I create that gets cleared. Now let's say okay, I just want to go to last line. How you'll try to go?
Shift G.
Okay, last here if I want to go.
Here to go Shift I.
No.
Shift L.
No. Not going.
Go on. Shift L.
No, it is not going. I want to go to fifth line. How I'll try to go? I just want to jump from
So
here to
SU no.
huh?
Colon SU no. Suno.
Huh?
SU. SU.
Huh?
SU. No. Enter. Set NU. Sorry. Set NU. Set NU. Yeah. Go to fifth line. You can have the line numbers also.
How?
So go upside so you can find out like you are on the 26 line number.
No, I just want to jump 10 lines before. I just want to go to 27th line.
No idea.
28th line I am. Go to 16th. I just want to go to 6. Okay.
How it's possible?
It is possible via J and K.
J and key?
J and K. Okay. 5J if I give. 5 lines before you will be going. 5K if I give.
What command you run? By which means? I didn't listen.
K and J, this K will be there. J will be there, right? If I give 10K, 10J, you will be going up and down.
10J. So 10J and
10
10K
lines.
means 10 line. Okay.
Yeah.
Up
10.
and 10K, 10 line down.
Yeah. So if I want to go to some specific line, 23, enter. Okay. So if I want to open 2 files at a time, I will try to do -O. Right?
Vim -O, right? 2 files.
Yeah, 2 files. And if I want to jump from here to next, this file to next file,
Tab command.
tab. No. I just want to copy this line from one particular things to one line here in the second file.
Just select and right click.
Okay, how do I go then? If I had selected, that is fine. Okay, now how do I go? Okay, you try to check it. Okay, and let me know. Uh, like, what is nick bonding?
Nick bonding is the way to create one virtual Ethernet by adding two physical Ethernet.
So how do you check how many Ethernet or interfaces I do have?
If config command.
So how do I generally have get some of the public IP and private IP?
If config dig something, I don't know if that is the command. If config and there one syntax I miss out, check the
So
public
private IP, how will I get?
private IP. I run the if config command, then we do have some other one syntax to run.
Why here you have right?
Oh,
Yeah, this command.
IP-R. It is the DNS number, DNS IP.
Which one? Which one DNS IP you're telling? IP config.
172.172.31.01 IP.
That is private IP. That is private IP of your machine.
Okay, you are using cloud. That's right. Because in our virtual machine on-prem, whatever I have installed is showing the 192.168 IP.
192 dot
168 range IP.
No. See, that depends upon your classes actually. Which network you are taking on that particular range, you will be
Yeah,
getting.
you are using the class A IP, so that is the public IP.
See. I'm
It's a
not
private
asking
IP.
public or private or anything. I'm asking about IP itself. How do I get public IP or private IP? So then the answer should be like you can say curl ident.me or curl.
If config.me can check the that's it. If config.me, you can have the private public IP
Yes.
also.
Yeah. If you
That's what
want
I'm
to
saying.
get, if you are having, if you want to have private IP, IPR you can use, or you can have like IP is your feature, guys. This IPRL you can use.
But IPR is for the DNS, na? That's showing the DNS number, DNS IP also. IPR, DNS or gateway IP.
But this is your private IP, right? I'm asking how can I get, but I can't. I'm not saying that how you whether it is giving any other thing, other information. I want IP. That's whether other entries are also fine. How do I change the machine name, fully qualified domain name on
Hostname
temporary basis?
CTL, temporary basis, you can say hostname and provide a FQDN. It's a
Okay,
temporary
on a
basis.
permanent basis.
Hostname CTL set hyphen hostname and provide the hostname.
Okay, on permanent basis.
That's what I'm saying. Hostname CTL set hyphen hostname, provide the FQDN.
Any other way?
Why NMTUI,
Sorry,
NMTUI,
NF.
and MTUI. NM,
Okay,
not a MN, NM,
okay.
NMTUI.
Huh.
Enter,
Yeah.
set hostname. Set the system hostname. Go back,
Huh.
down. No. Set this, yeah. Provide
Yeah.
here. Provide the FQDN of your system.
I just want to have. Okay. Now.
Yeah. No, it's only hostname. We want to provide FQDN, we can provide FQDN. Or if you want to only a single name, you can provide a single name as well.
Now is it
Bash,
did?
try
Huh.
bash command,
Huh.
enter,
Okay.
change.
So any other way as well?
Any other way? I have tried this way. Any other way? Let me know. I can note it out.
Okay. You can edit via Vim etc host as well. So if you try to see
Host name.
host name, yeah, you can go ahead. You can delete. How do I delete? I mean, how do I
Delete,
cut?
delete.
Yeah. Yeah. How can I'll try to give sample something. Now to reflect the changes, what is the thing I just
Bash.
said? Still it is showing. Okay, I'll try to exit. Why it's not getting. Why it is not getting. Oh my god.
Alright, crashed.
No, it got not impacted. I guess it is a host. Is this file?
Oh, it is the providing the host of the other systems. Host name.
No, it should impact actually. I guess this is the file itself. Yeah, you got right.
Hmm.
So if you try to see your host name, okay, what? You are getting the changes. Okay. So what is route hyphen n command help you out?
It's providing the routing table.
Okay. What route in the sense I did not get routing table. That is used.
From where the traffic comes and where it goes. It shows the path.
So this command is used for.
But the same command. This is also giving the same output. What happened?
Yeah. So where are the locations of modules in Linux generally?
Sorry?
Location of your kernel modules in Linux.
Kernel modules, or you would say kernels are associated.
No. I want the location of kernel modules.
It's boot folder, right?
No.
No idea. Lib.
Actually, there will be, if it is only Red Hat, there will be one file called kernel-version with this name. Okay. So NFS is used for.
The file sharing.
Okay. What is the package which you need to install?
NFS.
NFS, that's it.
NFS 4 is the version.
NFS, and what I need to
Star.
start.
Enter. No,
No.
NFS star.
Oh,
NFS all. Yes, enter.
okay. Yeah, it will work now. But if I want to have specific, okay, fine, not a problem. So this command is used for
File sharing.
LSOF.
LSO.
Huh.
Provide a utilization of particular command or particular user, how much resource utilizing.
No. You have n number of ways to use this LSOS command. So what is difference between public IP and private IP, and why IP has the range up to 255 itself?
Due to octet numbers.
What is how many octets it will have?
4 octets.
So okay,
Each octet consists of 8 bits.
okay. But why 255? IP range, whatever you try to see, it will be of 172, or if it is public 2.3545, whatever it might be, 76.1. So something in this fashion you'll try to have, right? 67.89.1.23. Why you will be not seeing anywhere beyond 255? 256 it will be not there, I'm asking.
255 is the broadcast IP.
No, that is fine. That is fine. So why I can't have 256 here?
But it starts from 0. That's why it's taking 255.
Yeah, it starts from 0. But what is the reason it is helping you out to have only 255? What we need to count, Naveen? Okay, it is 2 power 8, 8 octets, right? So the maximum possibility that you can arrange ones and zeros in the fashion of 8 is something. Max minimum is 0 0 0 0 0 0. I don't know how many zeros. 1 1 1 1 1. So 2 power 0 is something. So whenever you try to arrange all of your ones and zeros, this fashion, you will be getting 255, 256 possibilities, but the index starts from 0. That is the reason you will be having 0 to 255. Fine, Vishwajit. Hope like it is very good to have an interaction. But yeah, we'll let you know the updates. It is something Azure DevOps only on Saturdays and Sundays we are planning. And Linux admin with respect to DevOps, you can upskill yourself, Vishwajit. With respect to Linux, you are good, very good. And like with respect to DevOps, if you are going in.
Actually, my concern is this: I just need some consultation from your end. Actually, I don't know about DevOps in anything. Like, I don't know about the DevOps. Why we are using? What is the outcome? What the industries are mad about the DevOps? Okay, what all the
Yes,
changes we're
yes.
doing?
Industry is everywhere looking all about with respect to DevOps professionals actually.
Because
And
we are not developer, right? And we are only from operations teams, and
yeah.
we are working with the developers right now as well. So why need DevOps? Because we do have developers, okay, inside my company. They are
Uh-huh.
educating their code, they are writing their codes, okay, on my own server, whatever I
Mhm.
have to build. Like I can have a SAP servers, right? So there are
Mhm.
people. They are also doing some coding over there. They are creating programs, running the programs, and they are doing it. We don't
Mhm.
have any we don't have any participation. They're
Mhm.
just sharing the details. Like, I'm not able to access the server. I'm not able to log in the server. I'm not able to get the console of the server. We are taking care of this thing. They said like, my drive is full. Okay, extend it. I'm not
Yes.
having the much. I'm going out of the memory. Extend it. Okay, so
Mhm.
just support of on the daily operations we are doing, but
Mhm.
don't know why we are doing for DevOps. What terms including the DevOps? Because currently I'm working with developers also, but I'm not a part of DevOps team. I'm part of support and service team.
Yeah, it is something on a clear note where the particular code will be deployed, Vishkit. See, ultimately you are writing code.
So
You are developing,
that is developer responsibility, not where they execute their
but
code,
how
where they
where they'll
create their
try to
code.
deploy all of the code? Where they'll try to deploy? Ultimately on Linux servers or Windows
Yes,
servers. If
yes,
it is,
yes, yes.
so where you'll try to have your app servers, UI servers, and database servers, and you'll try to put all of your code, and you'll
Hmm,
try to install MySQL, and you'll try to call it as database server. You'll try to
hmm,
install application server, and you'll try to call it as application server, and
yes.
you'll try
So
to keep.
we are taking care of the OS part, right? Like the
Yes.
database is service is not working, so we can take it out. Okay, like step service is not working, we can take it out. Backup services is not working, we can take it out. Okay, storage service is not working, we can responsible for the same. Rest of the things, whatever they are using, that particular team responsibility comes into the picture. Like backup is not working, we have run the server, we run the services. Still, the backup is not working, we don't have any problem. Let's backup team handle it. Why the backup is not working? Because the application and issue, application team can handle it. Why your
Yeah.
team can handle? So that is the concern. Like, I didn't recall, or you can say calibrate what all the responsibility we come together in the terms of DevOps. Because right now developers are working separately, we are working separately. We are just coming to the picture once the developers are having some issues with their OS end, so they come to us and suggest it, and we are fix it out. So what the things, what terminology differ
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
my
I'll
role
try
to
to.
DevOps role?
I'll try to put some light, or I'll try to have some things. Okay. So basically, understand. So DevOps is something an automation journey. Okay, where ultimately you'll try to put some.
Again, the automation we can use Ansible, we can use Terraforms. Okay,
All these things are DevOps tools itself.
Ansible can have like we are using RSC. It also includes Ansible. It's not a DevOps course. Ansible, Terraform is a part of DevOps, but Ansible is not a part of DevOps.
No, no, no. Ansible comes. Ansible, if you try to search in Ansible, is a DevOps tool or not?
We can use as a DevOps, but ultimately it not comes under DevOps because Ansible is automation tool. In DevOps, you are using Terraform or Chef, right?
See, different tools will have different things. Ansible can be used. Ansible, in what all ways you can use?
Automating our jobs. Like
Automating itself,
yes,
only automation.
yeah. Basically, it's automation.
Ansible can be used as an automation engine. Ansible can be used as a configuration management tool. Ansible can be used as a continuous deployment tool.
CI/CD.
Ansible can be used as a like infrastructure as a code. Okay, Ansible can be used as an infrastructure. Apart, I won't use Terraform. I can provision all of my servers via infrastructure as a code, like for all of the servers. I can use it. So different tools will have different possible ways in order to do automation. So the process of I mean, DevOps is something, a process or culture which is being followed by many of the companies in order to have smooth CI/CD. The faster you deliver, the greater gain you will be getting. You will be having huge revenue, right?
So
That
that
is what.
that is a concern. So I just need some more consultation from your end if it's free. So just give some half an hour to me. So we can have much more discussion about DevOps and whatever the roles and responsibility comes into the picture and what
See,
we're supposed to
ultimately,
do.
it's just a second. Ultimately, you need your web servers, you need your application servers, you need your database database, and you need your cache. And let's say your TPS, transaction per second, is something 10,000 users per second. So you will be having all of these servers. Okay, let's say these kind of architectures, you need something 500 servers or something 100 servers in each of the environment. Okay, so whenever user is getting increased, okay, what you will try to have, whenever user load is getting increased, the number of server counts is also will be increased. Okay, in order to provision all of these servers, you will not try to do manually. You will try to use Terraform. Okay, in all of these servers, latest code should be available with respect to artifacts. So then again, you will be using some or the other tools in order to put like, let's say in Tomcat, you just want to deploy. You just want to, let's say I
One second,
had my server.